the way to happiness changed my outlook, helped me to learn things and understand, helped me how to, get along with people and, basically just live my life, happy, free, even though I'm in jail.
After I finished, completed the program, this Way to Happiness program, we had like different chapters like love one another, respect your neighbors and stuff. It made me think every time somebody does something to me, like, oh, I just got through coming out this program. Gotta learn to respect one another, love one another, So, it made me think twice and stuff.
But now that I got in the Way to Happiness program, it changed everything. Like, I respect my family more. Now I know what love is, I express it to them and they express it back and it feels good. So now I know this Way to Happiness program just helped me, It's great.
I think it should be mandatory in juvenile hall that you join the Criminon program. I think that should be mandatory. If you're going to be in juvenile hall, you have to be in this program.
I don't think you can put a price tag on self-forgiveness. It's priceless. It really is. I mean, if you operate in essentially self-hatred, which was my entire life until I did this program, there's not much you can do in any area of life.
The Way to Happiness course is a way to instill confidence within yourself and open yourself up to other challenges where you can complete things on your own.
The Way to Happiness, what it did for me was to give me back my personal integrity. It gave me a way that I could regain my self-esteem and get back into society as a productive citizen.
One thing that I noticed when I completed the Criminon program, and I noticed it when others completed it also, was that besides replacing the bad areas of their beliefs and their values and judgments and replacing them with good things, they would take it a step further. They wanted to improve their life in every area that they could with what they had.
It's like when I look back at the prison life and what I was involved with, because there was Criminon giving me those different programs, I didn't spend my time in prison. I really made an investment, and for my future. And people say, "Gosh, you get into prison and you take a lot of things out of prison." Well, I took a lot of things, but the things that I took were really good, and because they were available. If there's nothing good available, you're going to bring out something worse than what you went in with. That's for sure.
When I joined this program, I started going to the program, right? And I started walking in the program, I started tasting the program, and I started tasting real good, you know what I mean? Started tasting life, and I learned that this program has a purpose, you know what I mean? And that's how people living without drugs.
Recibí una cantidad de droga considerable, lo cual decidí no consumirla. Lo que hice fue venir, entregarla al director del programa y se destruyó en ese momento la droga, ¿verdad? Y esa fue mi primer prueba que tuve, que pude decir no por primera vez a la droga.
Y yo pienso que si todos entramos en este programa que es Narconon, yo pienso que el mundo va a florecer, va a prosperar y va a ser un mejor planeta para todos. Es todo.
Era muy violento y ya no lo soy. Era una persona antisocial y este programa me ha ayudado a recuperar mi autoestima.
I got my values back again, I got my self-respect again, and people that is using drugs, they could get their self-respect again, this value, and they could be a better person for their lives, for their family, and for the whole society.
The program has worked miracles in my life because it taught me how to read, got me off the street, made me more literate, more self-confident. I can talk to people now. I can look people in their face now. I'm not as violent as I used to be. I'm able to confront. I'm able to control my temper, and it helped me a lot.
When I first started, it wasn't going too well. Because my reading level was only at a first grade level. But once I did the study tag, it went from a first grade to an 8th grade, and ever since then I've been reading more, you know, getting my levels up, and right now everything was going good.
But now that I'm here now, I'm learning something, and that's what I want, you know what I mean? Instead of being out there, messing up, being in jail, I'm reading now, and I'm happy.
One of the more interesting things that has happened is some of the kids that are in the program have gone back and talked to the kids in the community who are not on probation, and they're very enthusiastically stating that, hey, you need to go with me, man. They're teaching us to read over there at the probation department. And so we brought in referrals off the street who are not under the probation system or in the judicial system.
Well, the thing I'm most excited about is the ability to transform people who are substance abusers and people in prison to go through a process to transform them into productive members of society.
I know that 85% of the inmates in the entire state are from New York City. And if we can, we have these guys in jail, and if we can do something with them while they're there, then we can create a tremendous positive impact on society. And I know that using Criminon, the Criminon program, that's how we can do that.
Que no haya los niveles de violencia que había anteriormente de la llegada del programa. Cuando el programa llegó, hubo un motín muy sangriento de vastas consecuencias también en Ensenada. Fue una Nochebuena cuando se amotinaron. Llegó el 25 de diciembre, en la Navidad, en el 93, y fue una gran violencia que tuvo la prisión. Cuando entró el programa, después, de ahí para acá, no ha habido mayores incidentes.
I contacted the Criminon agency, and I came actually down with another teacher, and we took and got an opportunity to meet some of the staff, go through the background of the program, and be able to just make a real good self-assessment of it. It's extremely well laid out, and it's effective, and it is packaged in such a way that I can use it even with secure housing unit inmates in our prison at Corcoran State Prison. This absolutely meets many of the new mandates for life skills that the state of California and the Office of Vocational and Adult Education have out of Washington, D.C. I've reviewed all of their programs, and I would say that this is a very quality program to meet the needs around the country for life skills, basic learning skills, alcohol and drug awareness.